What is good, Sixers Nation? Welcome on into NZ for 3, where we got another late night matchup. The 76ers will be taking on James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers in the new Intuit Dome as Paul George returns to his old team and is expected to receive a lot of boos from the Clippers crowd, at least in my opinion. That's probably what's going to go down. They are giving him a tribute video, though, which is going to be interesting to see how the crowd reacts when they start playing it. And even if us watching back home or even going to see it on the broadcast, that will be interesting for sure to see the crowd's reaction to PG's tribute video. But yeah, the Sixers are coming into this game struggling, heartbreaking loss against the Phoenix Suns. It was a hard-fought battle all the way through. Tyrese Maxey went crazy, put the team on his back, but it just wasn't enough. A few too many messed up offensive possessions, empty possessions that didn't go anywhere, and just the absolute demolition Kevin Durant put on the Sixers defense. Completely ignored his entire team, who was playing like crap in the fourth quarter, and said, I'm KD. I'm just going to carry this entire game and win us this battle, and that's what he did. He poured in just enough to help tip the Suns over the edge, and the Sixers could not respond. Game ended on a Paul George long two shot to tie the game, but it rimmed out. And there's certainly a lot to talk about with what PG's role with the Sixers is going to look like. He still does, in interviews and all of that, still does believe he is that superstar caliber player who should be greatly considered in taking the last shot in those intense moments. But now you got Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, two stars. Joel Embiid, a superstar who is going to, who is the driving force of the Sixers offense and will be receiving a lot of defensive attention, and as the best player, you should expect him to be taking those clutch shots, but it depends on, I suppose, when Nick Nurse draws up for the guys. He knows that Embiid's going to get a lot of that gravity. If we get a PG or Maxey curling off a screen or whatever, getting a wide open shot, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with either PG, Maxey, and Embiid taking the last shot. I think it just depends on the situation, but generally, Maxey did have over 32 points or so in that game. He should have got the last shot, especially when PG was not having himself a good game. Definitely showed flashes of what he can be with the Sixers. Definitely did make an impact in terms of his playmaking, just his gravity in general, getting to the rack, making the defense collapse and all of that. But just an overall inefficient shooting performance for PG, and also had a less than desirable amount of turnovers and all that. But yeah, Sixers, they need to come out with fire. They need to play with urgency because there is no lead. No lead is safe. No game is secure here with this Sixers team that is still down Joel Embiid, even with the addition of Paul George. And the Los Angeles Clippers, without Kawhi Leonard, have had a surprising start to the season. I haven't been paying attention to them much, but I do need to check, what their record actually is. Did they fall off a bit? Yeah, they did fall off ever since, 3-4 now. But they were one of the most efficient teams in the league for the first couple of games or so. They were looking a little like a bit of a well-oiled machine. You got James Harden doing his thing as a facilitator, and then you got Zubac and all of that putting up MIP numbers, so on and so forth. But yeah, both Sixers and Clippers are looking to get out of their holes, and it's definitely gonna be a battle for sure. Both James Harden and Paul George have a lot of inspiration going into tonight. James Harden obviously playing his old team in the Philadelphia 76ers, and PG playing the Clippers, who he opted to not sign with during the offseason. So will he come out with a vendetta? Is he going to be chucking a whole bunch of shots trying to get that revenge game stat line? Who knows? But as long as we got the right Paul George playing, I'm all for it. And I'm excited to see how the Sixers team continues to mesh with Paul George now being in the rotation. So the Warriors-Celtics game just ended, so we should be starting shortly. It is a nationally televised game, so we know how it goes with them. It always takes way too long for the game to actually start. Minutes way after the actual start time that's listed, whether it's on the website or just, if you Google it or whatever. The actual start time, just always add an extra 20, 25 minutes, and that's when the tip-off is actually going to happen. So, we're just going to hang out for a couple minutes here. I'll try and get out the starting lineups. Here we go. We got Paul George, Caleb Martin, Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre, and Tyrese Maxey starting for the Sixers. I honestly would have preferred to have Kyle Lowry being the starting lineup. He has really, I think, been just a solid connector and reliable offensive option. He is 85 years old, but he is shooting extremely well from three, and having that floor spacing, just that steady presence to help facilitate the offense, that is something that's very valuable to the Sixers. And, Kelly Oubre coming off the bench, I think that's just something he's more suited to, being a more chaotic guy and being able to run, help bolster that second unit, give it some juice. But Nick Nurse thinks otherwise. For the Clippers, we got James Harden, Norman Powell, Terrence Mann, Derek Jones Jr., and Ivica Zubac. So, the Clippers did add some pretty solid defensive pieces over the offseason. They added both Chris Dunn and Derek Jones Jr., two ball hawk defenders to help fortify their perimeter defense. So we'll see how they impact tonight's matchup. Derek Jones is most likely going to be matching up against Paul George himself. So we'll see how that plays out. If PG can, go off in the Intuit Dome, hopefully he can. Sixers rocking the crisp white jerseys in tonight's matchup. Here we go. Clippers went through a complete rebrand over the offseason, and for the better. At least it actually shows on their logo what it is, like what their team actually is. Like Clipper is like a type of ship, and they actually got a ship in the logo, so that's good. And their jerseys are pretty cool too. It's an extremely nice arena. But here we go. Tip-off. 76ers versus Clippers. The Sixers win it. Tyrese Maxey, guarded by Terrence Mann. Flips it to Paul George, guarded by Derek Jones Jr., blows past George, gets it to Kelly in the corner, gets it to Caleb. Caleb Martin pulls up from deep. And Kelly Oubre stepped out of bounds. So scratch that. Caleb missed it. But it would not have gone anywhere anyway. Clippers ball. Terrence Mann gets it to Harden. Gets it to Zubac. Guarded by Drummond. Flips it to Derek Jones. Gets it back to Harden, who's guarded by Caleb Martin. And we got a foul already. Andre Drummond has been so frustrating to watch, dude. Dude, it's been an absolute bowl in a China store. Too reckless, man. He's already gotten a foul? I mean, this is why you're a backup center, dude. And when he gets under that spotlight, man, it looks a lot worse. Not trying to rip on Drummond, but it is what it is. Now we got Harden driving in on Caleb. Lowers the shoulder, mid-range, step back. Gets it to go. James Harden is on the scoreboard for the Clippers. Harden looking to make a statement against his old team. Tyrese Maxey up top on the Clippers logo. Gets it to PG. PG. Turnover. Oh, PG gets it back, though. Don't worry. And bounce pass to Maxey. Maxey goes to the lane, gets it to Kelly, swings it to Caleb. Caleb pulls up for three, and he misses it. And Andre tips it out of bounds. Sixers, another empty possession for them. Kelly did not have a good pass, way too overhead. For Caleb to just catch it and shoot it, had to gather himself a little bit. Terrence Mann doing a little bit of a through the legs on PG. Bounce pass to Zubac. Zubac hands it to Norm Powell. Powell drives in, gets it to Mann. Mann pulls up from deep. He misses it. Kelly with the rebound. Kelly looking to go in transition. Knifes his way to the basket. Pass Harden, and he is not fouled. It looked like he was, but Kelly going a little bit too reckless to the rim, motioning the push to the ref that Harden pushed him. But now we got Drummond on Zubac. Zubac to Harden. Harden goes to the rim, kicks it out to Powell. Powell kicks it out to Mann. Zubac down low against Drummond. They're battling it out. Zubac way too easy of a hook shot. Drummond looking clueless. And my scoreboard isn't working. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so Paul George gets it to Kelly. Gets it to Maxey. Maxey against Harden. Maxey clamping up Harden a bit, not going to lie. Or other way around. Caleb. Caleb pulls up again from deep, and he misses it. We're running our entire offense off of Caleb Martin to start this game. That's a little weird, don't you think, Nick Nurse? Yeah, Caleb Martin's jump shot just looks so squiggly. And he bricks that shot, but he got fouled. And my scoreboard is just so behind, man. That might actually be a good thing. That might be a good thing. All right, Caleb Martin at the line for two. Drains the first. Gets the second. Caleb Martin on the board. The camera panning over the... Oh, yeah, Caleb gets another free throw. Yeah, it was fouled on the three-point attempt. And misses the third free throw. PG with the offensive rebound. PG pulls up from deep. Splash for Paul George. He makes his first shot. Good to see. Good to see. That's what we like here. Harden tries to lob it to Zubac, and he completes it. Come on. We just had a good offensive spurt there from PG's shot. Can't be letting them pour more points on the board. PG goes to the rim. Goes against Zubac. Gets it to Maxey. Gets it to Caleb. Caleb drives on Harden, and he steps out of bounds. Sixers looking sloppy out of the gate, as they have done throughout the entire season. Just no poise. Lacking poise right now. And we got Harden. Caleb runs into the Derrick Jones screen. Now we got Norman Powell. Harden fakes the screen. Gets it to Harden. Harden, guarded by Caleb. Zubac screen. Shoots the free throw and is fouled. But I meant free throw. Three-pointer and is fouled, but it's on the floor. Harden gets it to Zubac up top. Zubac hands it to Norm Powell. Powell drives in on Kelly. Little jump shot. Gets it. Norman Powell scoring for the Clippers. 8:50 left to go in the first quarter. Paul George bringing the ball up. He gets it to Maxey. Maxey goes to the corner, gets it to Drummond. Drummond gets it back to PG, guarded by Derrick Jones. George pulls up from deep. Splash! Paul George is sizzling from three to start tonight's game. You could see it in his eyes, man. He is determined. Paul George helping the Sixers out, bailing them out. Here's Harden. Harden guarded by Derek PG. Oh, we got the matchup here. The Sixers. Oh, PG strips it from Harden and a kicked ball. As soon as he thought something happened, at the snap of the fingers, it fades away. But hey, PG catching Derek Jones off guard with the pull-up three, and he splashes it to go. Got Harden guarded by Caleb. Has a Norm Powell, pulls up from deep, rims out. Sixers got to start getting some momentum here. Got to get those stops. Oh, Caleb fakes the pass and drives into the basket past Harden. Easy layup for Caleb Martin. Good move by him. Now we got Harden. Uses the Zubac screen. Our pick and roll. Harden pulls up from deep. Bricks. And we got a foul. Oh, wow. What a surprise. 5 seconds after. Well, who was it? It was, I don't know, the guy on the Clippers flopped hard. Oh, Derek Jones. Yeah, PG gave him a little bit of an elbow. I'll admit that, but still was enough contact. And now we got the Clippers fans chanting something. Probably what, like Pandemic P? Never mind. Okay, I guess it stopped. There aren't like any fans in the arena. It is the Clippers, but still. Paul George guarding Man. Man gets it to Norm Powell. 3 seconds left to go. Paul George breaks up the pass. Caleb Martin recovers it. Maxey gets it. PG guarded by Powell. Spin move. Goes to the rack. Fall away shot. Gets it to Drummond. Maxey does not recover, but Man does. And Man lobs it to Derek Jones. Sixers being way too careless to start the game. Gotta find better quips than that, man. It's a lot of stress right now, man. These Sixers have not been productive on the offensive end of the court, but Kelly pulls up from deep. Bullying works. Kelly Oubre Jr. splashes the three from the corner, and the Sixers are up 3, 13-10. Harden blows right past Martin, who's been playing terrible defense on him so far. Let him do whatever he wants. Make sure he's picking apart that defense with his playmaking. And Nick Nurse decides to talk it over. Sixers up 1 point against the Clippers, 13-12. Yeah, I mean, look, they've been looking. It's what we've come to expect with every Sixers game. They keep it close. They keep it relatively close throughout the first, second quarter, all of that. But then when it gets to, even like the end of the second quarter, beginning of the third and all of that, that's when it really starts to crumble and all of that. But, hey, Sixers, thanks courtesy of Paul George and the likes of Paul George and Kelly Oubre, their offense has been able to keep up with the Clippers and James Harden, who has been working in a lot of pick-and-roll action with Zubac. Caleb Martin's been getting caught in way too many screens. You'd think that when bringing him in, he'd be a bit more of a feisty defender, but I haven't really seen that so far out of him this season. But that's more of just a product with the Sixers' entire defense in general, just having like no identity whatsoever and not having Joel Embiid to back up the paint and all of that. But, I mean, all the role players, they're going to be looking so much better once you got someone like Joel Embiid back on the court and what he can do with the ball and how all those other guys are going to be playing different roles, not having to demand so much out of them on each and every offensive possession. It's going to be a lot of fun, and Joel Embiid is, by all the current signs, is supposed to make his debut on November 12th against the New York Knicks in the NBA Cup game in South Philadelphia. Should be a lot of fun. Shout out to the one person hanging out with me in the chat, unless it's a glitch. I'm not sure, but I appreciate you hanging out with me either way. Yeah, 10-26, man. Late night Sixers showdown against the Clippers. Let's see if they can drag out this W. Broadcast is talking about Embiid's suspension so far. Here, and we're back. Tyrese Maxey handling the ball. Gets it to Kyle Lowry, sub into the game. Kyle pulls up from deep. Misses it short. Andre Drummond tries to get the rebound, but falls to Derek Jones. Harden pulls up from three. Misses it. Terrence Mann with the offensive rebound. Come on, Drummond. That's what you're brought here to do, man. Now we got Caleb Martin guarding Harden. Harden gets a switch on Drummond. Flips it to Derek Jones. Flips it to Powell. Powell drives in. And guess what? The referees called a foul because why not? Because that's what the Philadelphia 76ers love to do. Foul, foul, foul some more. Every defensive possession is just so stressful, man. Harden, and another foul. Look, whoop-de-doo. Kelly Oubre Jr. thinking that he is playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, trying to tackle people on the court. Not good. Are the Clippers already in the bonus, dude? And they're in the bonus. It's just atrocious. It's just atrocious. There's no defensive discipline on this team whatsoever. It's just a bunch of dudes flying around, trying to keep their man in front of them. Don't hedge any screens whatsoever. No communication. No rotating. Nick Nurse looking pissed off as he usually does. I would be too if I starting the season out like this. I got PG on the bench. Norm Powell made his first free throw. He's taking his second right now. And he makes it. Lineup for the Sixers: Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, Tyrese Maxey, Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre. Caleb Martin. Triple guard lineup from Nurse as Maxey is guarded by Norm Powell. Drummond sets the screen. Maxey flips it to Gordon on the wing. He drives in, gets it to Maxey back in the corner. 3-point attempt from Maxey. Splash. Tyrese Maxey makes his first three-pointer of the night, and he's on the board for the Sixers. Much needed basket from Tyrese Maxey. Good two-man game. Good connection. Harden gets it to Powell. Powell pulls up on Lowry. He drains it. Norman Powell, the Sixers killer. Dude always plays well against Philadelphia. And then Gordon gets it to Maxey at the Clippers logo. Clippers up 1. Powell 2 for 3. 7 points. Caleb Martin sets the screen. Maxey gets the switch on Harden. Is he going to feast here? Harden got them old legs. Drummond, Maxey, bad pass to Drummond. And now we got, number 23. Who the heck? That's not Nico Batum. And, we got Maxey with the steal. Maxey pulls up from deep, and he misses it. Andre Drummond with the rebound. Drummond looking to kick it out. He gets it to Eric Gordon, who gets it to Lowry. Lowry pulls up from deep. I thought he would make that. Now, tip out of bounds. Sixers ball. Who is this guy on the Clippers? Is Nick Batum playing? Come on, I need some Nick Batum action. I love Nick Batum. He was so good when he was on the Sixers. Is that Wesley Johnson? No. Oh, that's Kai Jones. Dude, when bald, looks like Will Smith's wife. Okay, so now we got Caleb Martin getting guarded by Harden. Flips to Maxey. Maxey pulls up from deep, and he misses it. But Yabusele checked in the game and gets the rebound. Lowry spin move, turnover. Harden picks it off in the passing lane. Harden goes to the basket, loses it. Kai Jones tips it out, and he was out of bounds, actually. And the Sixers will get the ball. Nick Batum not playing? Why isn't Nick Batum playing? Lowry hands it off to Gordon. Hands it off to Maxey. Yabu sets the screen. Maxey does not go with it. Maxey drives it on Harden. Oh, crosses him up, step back, midi! Tyrese Maxey breaking down his former teammate and mentor, James Harden. Tyrese Maxey has 5 points, 2 for 4 from the field. Harden's looking, surveying the court, guarded by Maxey. Harden drives it on Maxey, flops, and gets the foul. Maxey is furious. James Harden getting into his typical foul baiting repertoire, showing Maxey how it's done and what Maxey's got to do to further develop his offensive game, because the refs ain't giving him anything, dude. Maxey's got to start flailing his arms. And now James Harden going to the line, shooting 2. Harden misses his first. The Bulls have a national TV game? Against the Timberwolves, nonetheless. Zach LaVine playing his old team. He was drafted by the Wolves. Who else? That's about it I can think of for now. But Harden makes his second free throw, and we have a tie game. 3:50 left to go in the first quarter. Maxey. Man has been on Maxey the entirety of the game. Yabu sets the screen. Maxey does nothing with it. Maxey surveying the court from the perimeter. Oh, crosses up Harden once again. Step back 3. Short off the three-pointer. Maxey is chucking them threes, man. Lowry flips off to Caleb. Caleb for 3. Splash. Caleb Martin. Sniper. He drains a three-pointer. And Harden throws a lob to Kai Jones all the way from half court. How can you allow that? That's such a defensive blunder from the Sixers. We cannot have that. Yabu sets the screen, and Yabu just immediately floats to the rim. Oh, Maxey cooks Harden, and just an easy layup. And Tyrese Maxey gets fouled and won. But Nicholas Batum checks into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, the former Sixer. I got mad respect for Batum, bro. He's just such a savvy veteran who just knows how to play basketball, if that makes sense. Obviously, he's in the NBA. Of course, he knows how to do that, but just really understands the game on a deep level and does all the little things for your team. I really wish we kept Batum, man. That hurt when he left back to join the Clippers. But Maxey makes the free throw. And the Sixers are up 4 points, 24-20, 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. James Harden uses the screen by Dunn, who checks into the game. Dunn drives in on Maxey, bullies Maxey in the post. Dunn posts up Maxey. Oh, loses the ball. Maxey recovers it. Good defense by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey drives in on Harden, but gets it to Yabu. Yabu hands it off to Maxey. Maxey gets the switch and tries to step back, but fakes it and gets it back to Yabu. Yabu gets it back to Maxey. Maxey drives in on Harden, and he floats it up high off the glass, and it does not go in. Clippers looking to run in transition. Number 77, I've noted who that is, gets it to Harden. Harden. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Kai Jones fake screen. Harden drives past Caleb Martin. Caleb, you're a 3-and-D wing. You're letting 85-year-old James Harden beat you out the dribble. Not a good look. And, oh, Lowry, great pass to Yabu. And Yabu finishes under the rim. Gershon Yabusele is on the board. Harden Flips it to Batum. Batum guarded by Lowry. Chris Dunn left on the perimeter. Gets it back to Harden. Harden pulls up from deep. And he misses it. But the Sixers don't get the offensive rebound. 3 guys under the paint. And a bad pass out of bounds for the Clippers. And the Sixers get the ball. Things are happening way too quick, man. But yeah, come on, Caleb, dude. You can't be letting Harden beat you off the dribble constantly, dude. It's something that the Clippers have been taking advantage of. The Sixers' weak perimeter defense, allowing Harden to get downhill, and he's really good at making those quick zip passes, finding the open man. That's what he thrives off of as a playmaker. Sixers got to make sure to keep their man in front of them. All right. See how that box score's going. Just go on NBA.com. Can the Sixers please win, man? Just win. Paul George is 2 for 2. Made 2 3-pointers. Has 6 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. He has been efficient so far. The epitome of it in his return to Los Angeles. Caleb Martin, 7 points. 2 for 3. Maybe I was trashing Caleb a little bit. He's been doing well. Drummond, only 1 rebound. Got to see more from Drummond. Maxey, 8 points. 3 for 7, 1 for 4 from deep. Lowry, 0 for 2. Bricked his first 2 3-pointers. Zubac, 3 for 3. Harden, 3 assists, 5 points. And the Sixers are leading 26-22. And we're back. Sixers Clippers matching up on a late night game here on the East Coast. KJ Martin checking in against his former team, as is Paul George. And oh my gosh, Eric Gordon loses it. Off the PG pass, butterfingers from him. Backcourt violation. Clippers ball. Amir Coffey checks to the game. We have Dunn. Dunn flips to Zubac. Zubac hounded by Yabu. Number 77 gets it to Coffey. Coffey hands it off to Dunn, gives it off to 77. 77 drives to the basket on Dunn. Dunn gets it back to 77. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. 77 pulls up from the midi, bricks it. Kyle Lowry corrals the rebound. Lowry to Gordon. Gordon pulls up from long and he misses it. Eric Gordon did play for the Clippers too. Dunn gets it to Coffee, cherry picking. Paul George goes straight up, and Batum tips it in. That's what I'm talking about. Batum just does those little sneaky plays. PG drives into the lane, gets it to Yabu in the corner. Yabu to Lowry. Yabu sets the screen, gets it to Gordon. Gordon drives in, layup, and is fouled. Eric Gordon going to the line. Gordon, hey, he's not afraid to get physical down the rim using his stocky frame. Bully guys down the post. Gordon, he still has some game left. Not gonna lie, he's not completely washed. Gordon at the line for two. Makes the first. Gordon misses the second. Is that Derek Jones? No idea anymore, man. He pulls up and he misses it. And that is the end of the first quarter. The Clippers trail the Sixers by 3, 27-24. Maxey with a fire step back on James Harden, showing him who's boss. Alrighty. They're making another Gladiator movie. Let's go. Yeah, just a couple observations. Sixers, they're up 3, but they could have had a lot. I think they could have had a lot more complete offensive possessions. Definitely just a lot of too many loose balls, too many miscommunications on passes and all of that. Too much funneling to the corners and getting a lot of out of bounds calls against them. I do want to see some more Maxey pick and roll with either Yabu or Drummond. I want to see Maxey attack those matchups against Harden a lot more as well. But I have been liking what PG has been putting out so far. He's already looking a lot better, at least shooting from the field, than he did against the Suns. Yeah, I don't really know, honestly, how to feel about these triple guard lineups yet with the Sixers. I mean, I think it really can work. Can it work? I think I can. I mean, when Embiid comes back, a lot of things, Embiid's hiding so many weaknesses on your team just with his mere presence on the court. But with the triple guard lineups and stuff, like we've seen that work, like with guys like Luka Doncic when he was having way back when, when he was having like Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson and all of that be on the court at the same time along with him. But when Nurse is throwing out Lowry, Gordon, and Maxey, you kind of are risking a little bit with your perimeter defense. And the Knicks lost. The Knicks lost to the Hawks, who suck. But Zachary, the Hawks' first pick, Ricochet, he balled the heck out. I honestly think he's a little underrated, to be honest. I think he's being a little bit overlooked. I think he could be a really solid player. But yeah, I'm going to go see the Knicks fans' reactions because it's going to be hilarious. Because the Knicks' loss is a Sixers win. And they're 3-4. How are the Knicks 3-4 with that roster? I don't get it, man. The Sixers have an excuse. Okay, they don't have Joel Embiid. They don't have their main guy. But the Knicks, on the other hand, assembled this core over the offseason, split up the Nova Knicks, sent DiVincenzo to the frigid state of Minnesota, and Julius Randle. I mean, I always thought they had to move on from Randle anyway, but getting in exchange for Karl Anthony Towns, who gets destroyed by Joel Embiid every game and all of that, makes the Knicks lose their identity a bit. He's not like the grittiest player on earth. But we're back to the game. Who cares about the Knicks? Coffee gets it to Jones Jr., I think. And Jones gets it to Chris Dunn, but he can't reach out for the pass. It goes out of bounds. Lowry gets it to Drummond, who gets it to PG. PG guarded, gets it to Gordon, and Gordon, the ball slips out of his hands once again. Sixers having butterfingers right now. Sixers got 8 turnovers compared to the Clippers' 6. Zubac hands it over to the Jones. Jr. gets it to Batum. Zubac going on Drummond. Does not complete the hook shot. George gets the rebound. Gets it to Lowry. Lowry throws the lob to KJ Martin. Uses his explosiveness to complete the alley-oop dunk. KJ Martin looking for some revenge against his old team as well. And trying to raise his trade value. Dunn, guard by PG, gets the Coffee, gets to Batum. Batum pulls up on Lowry. He misses it. Matchup of the century. PG on Batum. Here we go. Paul George on the isolation on Batum. Oh, is he looking to his spec back? Oh, pulls up in Batum's face. PG, man, he could just hoist those pull-up shots real quickly, man, and catch the defender off guard with such smoothness. PG has 8 points. 3 for 3 from the field. 4 rebounds. Zubac tries to post up Drummond. It's working, and he gets the easy hook shot. Drummond failing to stand his ground against Zubac. PG dumps it to Drummond. Drummond gets it to turnover from Andre Drummond. And Coffee runs in transition. Easy layup. Get Drummond out of the game, please. I'm tired of watching him play basketball, dude. He has been absolutely atrocious for the past couple of games, dude. I'm not going to lie. And the Clippers have 10 points off of Sixers turnovers. Drummond hands it off to PG. PG gets it to Gordon in the corner. Stop funneling to the corner. They keep losing the ball. Who slathered Eric Gordon's hands with 2 gallons of butter? Jeez, that guy cannot keep the ball in his hands to save his life. Catch a pass to save his life at the same time. Nick Nurse looking dead inside. Done. Guarded by Maxey. He's back in. Coffee gets it to Zubac. Zubac trying to eat up Drummond again. Drummond pokes it out of bounds. Maintaining that pressure. All right, Drum. And we got Kelly Oubre checking back into the game in exchange for Eric Gordon. Sixers getting a little bit more size and athleticism. Got KJ and Kelly on the court at the same time. And PG. Triple wing. Batum pulls up from the corner. Oh, that's butter. Batum got one of the smoothest shots in the game, man. He's going to know he's going to drain that when you leave him wide open. KJ to PG. PG to Drummond. Drummond hands it off to Maxey. Maxey drives in on Powell. Maxey step back midi, and it goes in off a front bounce. Maxey with 10 points, 4 for 8 from the field. Done. It gets it to Powell. Powell pulls up from deep. He gets it. Norman Powell from the top of the key splashes the 3-pointer, and the Clippers regain the lead. Maxey. Gets it to PG. PG tries to get past Batum, and Batum picks up the personal foul. Paul George checking out of the game. Maxey can't inbound the ball. Gets it to Kelly eventually. Kelly sizing up on Norman Powell. Gets a switch on to Zubac. Gets it to finds Drummond. Rolling to the basket. Easy dunk. Miscommunication there for the Clippers on who was set on guarding Kelly Oubre Jr. Kelly, good find by him. Chris Dunn, guarded by Maxey. Dunn tries to get to Zubac. He does. Gets to Batum. Batum bounce pass to Powell. Powell bounce pass to Zubac. KJ Martin picks it off. KJ Martin going in transition, and he soars to the rim for a two-handed jam. KJ Martin turned defense into offense. And we have his father, Kenyon Martin, in attendance for tonight's game. And Tyronn Lue decides to talk things over. KJ Martin breaking up that Batum pass, helping the Sixers out. Nice. Good stuff from I really like what I'm seeing from KJ Martin, man. Yeah, just an embarrassing loss for the Knicks, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's been a rough start for a lot of these so-called contenders in the Eastern Conference. Got the Sixers obviously not starting off with a whole laundry list of issues. Can take hours to just summarize everything that's been going on with this dump of a franchise. The Knicks have been underwhelming to say the least, 3-4. And don't get me started on the Milwaukee Bucks and what they have failed to accomplish, at least, or just accomplish an absolute embarrassing string of performances to start the season. Will Giannis ask out? That's definitely something we need to really think about. Like, I think he might, dude. But anyway, we're back to the game. And we got Chris Dunn, guarded by Maxey. Dunn finds Powell off the screen. Zubac sets the screen. He rolls. Powell pulls up from deep. Norman Powell, the Sixers killer, once again converts from three. Caleb Martin, guarded by Coffey, Caleb dumps it to Drummond. Drummond lowers his shoulder and Zubac pump fake. Andre Drummond finishes at the rim. Good move, Drum. Let's go. And Coffee gets a switch onto Drummond. Coffee gets it to Dunn. Dunn pulls up from deep and he misses it. Drummond corrals the rebound and gets it to Kelly, who brings the ball up. Kelly hands it off to Martin. Gets it to Drummond. Drummond hands it off to Maxey and he fumbles it, but he gets it. Maxey nice his way to the basket. Oh, tries to find Drummond off the roll, and he does not. Sixers turnover. Coffee into the rack, and one. Sixers were not being able to take care of the ball, and it is costing them in the first half. They have way too many turnovers, way too many points off of turnovers for the Clippers, and that's what's keeping them in the game because I don't even think they're shooting well at all, to be honest. Clippers have been looking clunky, but the Sixers keep bailing them out. Coffee makes the and one free throw. And why is Caleb Martin bringing the ball up and not Tyrese Maxey? I don't know. And so now we got Drummond up top. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly floater. And he misses it off the Andre Drummond pick and roll. Yeah, so now we got Harden back into the game. Harden tries to post up on Maxey. He does. He gets the midi fade away, misses it. Offensive rebound for the Clippers, but the Sixers get it. Another offensive. Oh, and Drummond ends up getting it off the dogfight. And Maxey now brings up the ball in transition. He's guarded by Nick Batum. Is this an exploitable matchup here? No, it's not, because Maxey defers it to Kelly. Kelly crosses up Coffee and floats a high touch off the glass. Kelly Oubre Jr. getting the Sixers a 1-point lead. 5:15 left to go. Harden to Coffee. Coffee pulls up from deep. Misses it. Drummond with the board. 5:10 left to go in the second quarter. Drummond. Oh, fakes the handoff to Maxey, but hands off to KJ. KJ gets to Maxey. Guarded by Batum. Drummond gets it out to Maxey. Uses a screen. Fall away midi. Misses it. Zubac with the board gets it to Harden. Harden. Guarded by Kelly now instead of Caleb. Kelly is picked off by Drummond, but Zubac rolls right to Zubac, and he gets the two-handed slam. Ivica Zubac. Maxey hands it to Kelly. Kelly, screened by KJ. Kelly pulls up from up top, and he misses it off the back. But here's Drummond. Will Drummond pull up from deep? And he makes it. Andre Drummond is a better shooter than Ben Simmons. Andre Drummond made more three-pointers than Ben Simmons this season in 2024. Wow. Drummond wasn't kidding when he said he wanted to be a floor spacer for the Sixers. We have a foul on the floor. Seems to be Andre Drummond picking up the personal. Zubac and Drummond chatting it up as Jones Jr. Oh, he's 55. Who's 77? I got to figure that out. Powell. Oh, foul baits. And it gets Drummond another foul. Don't tell. Yeah, Drummond with the foul with the little hook off the shot, off the 3-point attempt. But I think it's on the floor, so yeah, it's still on the floor. Zubac hands it to Harden. Harden uses the wide open lane. Floater. Misses it. It was Zubac with a rebound. But he misses it, and Drummond gets it for the Sixers. And now we got Maxey. Everyone's looking at Maxey, Bo Zubac, and Jones. Gets it to Gordon in the corner. Back to Maxey. Maxey drives in on Jones Jr. And a bad bounce pass from Tyrese Maxey off the baseline. The Sixers, they love to put themselves in just uncomfortable positions on offense, whether it's just funneling on the bait, like so close, the ball so close to the out of bounds zone. And Jeff Van Gundy is back into coaching, being the assistant for the Clippers. And we zoomed in on Jeff Van Gundy for like the past 20 seconds for some reason. I don't know why we can't just play the game. Zubac inbounds it to Mann. Zubac hands it off to Powell. Powell goes to the basket. Miscommunication again from the Sixers. Powell, easy route to the rim. Tie game, 44-44. Martin drives past Mann, gets it off the glass, misses it. Drummond with the offense. Oh, but loses it. And then Mann wants to run transition, but the ball is stopped by Tyrese Maxey. Mann bounced pass to Harden. Harden guarded by KJ Martin. KJ keeping Harden in front of him. But Jones is open for three. Splash, Derrick Jones Jr. from deep. Nick Nurse decides to talk things over, and the Sixers are down 47-44 against the Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah, I don't know what Caleb was doing there, just completely gambling, not caring about his man whatsoever. And then when he just decided to jump hard, and Gordon had to go over cover his man and left Jones wide open from the corner. Sloppy defense from the Sixers. See who's up in here. And we're back. Drummond to Maxey. Drummond sets the screen, doesn't get man caught though. Caleb Martin's found the corner. He pulls up from deep, misses it. James Harden tips it over to Zubac, and now we got Derek Jones. Jones to Harden. Caleb Martin is back up against James Harden. Man sets the screen. Harden almost loses it. Gets it back. And Powell pulls up from deep. Misses it. Another offensive rebound for the Clippers. Drummond, man, what are you doing? Harden gets the switch on Drummond. Pick and roll. PG smothers him, though, right in on time. Paul George is back into the game. Hopefully he can help carry the Sixers because no one else is deciding to do anything. PG step back midi on Harden. Splash. Paul George has yet to hit the rim, I think. And the Sixers cut it to 1. PG, 10 points, 4 for 4. Harden throws an impeccable lob to Derek Jones off the backdoor cut. How do the Sixers keep allowing this, bro? He's toying with us. And my scoreboard goes, nah. Maxey gets it to, fakes the pass to George, drives in on Jones, scoop shot for Tyrese Maxey. That's good. Let me get that scoreboard back up. There we go. Sixers cut it back to 1. 12 points for Tyrese Maxey. 1 minute left to go in the first half. Zubac gets it to Jones, and another Sixers foul. Can't make it up. Derek Jones Jr. at the line shooting 2. He makes the first. Makes the second. Tyrese Maxey bringing the ball up for the Sixers. 45 seconds left to go. Yeah, just don't funnel the ball to the corner for once and just don't crowd the corner. Stay in the open court. Drummond hard screen. Gets it to Gordon. Gordon goes to the basket, knifes his way through, and does not get it to go. But Paul George comes out of nowhere. And he gets fouled. Paul George having himself a night. Doing a little bit of everything for the 76ers. Oh, man. 11:10 p.m. Paul George, 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. Makes the first free throw. I might need ourselves a Paul George revenge game. Even have his first standout night in a Sixers uniform. Because I'm not going to lie, Harden outshined him compared to their debuts. Like, Harden was electric in his debut, man. That was such a great game to watch, to be honest. There was so much hope back then, and it just all disintegrated because it's the Sixers. But Paul George makes his second free throw when you have 27.8 seconds left to go in the second half as James Harden brings the ball up for the Clippers. Come on. Slide your feet. No fouls here. Jones and Martin getting tangled up. Lowry is guarding Harden. Okay, here we go. Harden might make Lowry a little bit of mincemeat here. And just Harden pulls up way from deep and he misses it. 7 seconds to go. Can the Sixers take the lead? Paul George goes to the rack. Step through, gets it out. Caleb Martin for 3. And he misses it. And we have a foul. Caleb Martin got smacked. And Terrence Mann wants review. Yeah, man smacked him, bro. You're not winning that one. Unless at this angle. He got him. And we'll see how this 8-minute NBA referee review is going to go. Let's see. Yeah, he got him on the arm, man. Now, I think Caleb's toe was on the line, though. So if it is called a foul, I don't think it's going to be a 3 shots. It's going to be 2. Dude. Refs discussing it a little bit. Yeah, it'll suck for the Clippers if they off a silly foul cost themselves the lead for the half. See if they come to a decision soon. Seem pretty simple, pretty obvious. Three shots for Caleb Martin. Nice. I thought his toe was on the line. But refs think otherwise, and Caleb Martin's going to the charity stripe for 3 points. Sick. Good stuff. Clippers bailing the Sixers out a little bit, not going to lie. Caleb Martin in 19 minutes has 7 points, 2 for 5 from the field, and is now has the opportunity to send the Sixers into the driver's seat. Badly misses the first free throw. Smiling about it. You can't make this up. He misses the second one. Sixers, man. Are you going to break this one too? No, he doesn't. And Sixers tie the game. 0.6 left to go. Quarter over. Sixers 51, Clippers 51. Do ourselves a little bit of a quick halftime show. Got to catch my voice a little bit. So the Sixers are shooting 54% from the field, 19 for 35, 43% from 3, 6 for 14. And Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, both have 12 points. They are the Sixers' leading scorers. Caleb Martin has 8 points, Drummond 7, Oubre 5, KJ Martin 4, and Yabu with only 2. Sixers have 12 turnovers. Got to clean that up. But the Clippers have, in opposed to the Clippers, 7. Clippers are shooting 48%, 33% from 3 on 15 attempts. Sixers are winning the rebounding battle currently, 23-19. Have 8 offensive rebounds compared to the Clippers, 8 as well. So Sixers got to make sure they stay on the grind on the glass. Clippers' leading scorer is Norman Powell and Ivica Zubac. Zubac 5 rebounds. Powell 3 for 5 from 3. James Harden's 2 for 10. He's having an abysmal shooting night, but has 4 assists as well. Yeah, James Harden, he has really yet to go off against the Sixers ever since he left for Los Angeles. But Paul George himself, he's having himself a night. Talk about a great performance from PG. Much, much, much improved from what we saw from him 2 days ago. And hopefully he can keep it up. Sixers tied against the Clippers. We'll see you guys in the at the start of the second half. See what else is going on around the NBA. Hey, okay, here we go. According to Shams. All right, this came out like 3 hours ago, but still. He is back reporting for NBA Countdown 76ers. All NBA star Joel Embiid is set to make his season debut on Tuesday versus the Knicks. Could not have written it any better. Joel Embiid making his return for the Sixers, who have been struggling without him, playing against a team that eliminated them in the playoffs last year. If the Sixers can get a win against the Knicks, Joel Embiid coming back and he goes off, and our big three goes off against them, I think all the pain will be worth it, honestly. And oh wow, so the Grizzlies are destroying the Lakers. Morant has 20 points, 5 assists. Grizzlies rocking those Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys that are fire. Cavaliers continue their hot streak, being the Pelicans, or not. Yeah, 131, 122. They are on fire. 9-0 start. Close one between the Thunder and the Nuggets. Or is it already over? I guess the Nuggets outmatched the Thunder in that contest. LeBron had 39 points. Cat had 34 for the Knicks. Ricochet, 33 for the Hawks. Jokic had 18 rebounds, 16 assists. That dude's a monster. Don't worry, guys. We're almost back. It's almost start of the second half. It's almost noon already. This game has been going on for a while now, but we'll make it through. Sixers got to make it through as well. Yeah, so here we are back. Second half starting shortly. My key takeaway for the Sixers here is they got to limit those turnovers. The Clippers have scored 18 points off of Sixers fumbling the ball and getting it back into the Clippers' possession and capitalizing off of that, turning defense into offense. And that's what the Sixers need to do. They need to preserve their score and not let the Clippers get any easy baskets if they're going to come out of this one with a W. Man, I mean, you can say all you want about James Harden, but you cannot deny that he is one of the best passers this game has ever seen, man. And he is, James Harden will be featured in the Clippers lineup to start the second half. Oh. Here we go. PG picks it out of bounds. Clippers ball. Jones gets it to Mann, who gets it to Harden. Harden continues to match up against Caleb Martin. Gets a switch on the Maxey. Mann rolls. Harden finds him, and PG blocks it. Maxey goes to the rim. Easy floater. Yeah, he should have made, but he bricked it off the back of the rim, and the Clippers get it. Terrence Mann gets it to Harden. Harden yeaves it over to Jones, and a foul. And one. Great start for the Sixers. Maxey missing the bunny there. He's missed a lot of those. Too many missed easy shots for Tyrese Maxey this season. More than I would like. Derrick Jones Jr. going to the line. And he converts the three-point play. Clippers up 54-51. Caleb Martin gets it to Drummond, gets it to PG. PG drives in, passes to Drummond. Caleb Martin pulls up from deep, bricks it. Caleb Martin can't hit the broadside of a barn. Drummond offensive rebound. Drummond reverse lay. He misses it. Paul George tries to put with the putback dunk. That does not go in. Sixers cannot get a bucket to save their lives. And then Harden drives in. Turnover. PG drives to the lane, gets it to Caleb, gets it to Maxey. Maxey goes in. Caleb pulls up from deep, and he misses it. Caleb Martin sucks. And now we got Norman Powell pulling up from deep, and he makes it. Why can't you do that, Caleb? Where's that, Caleb? You were wide open from deep, bro. Come on. Maxey gets it to Oubre. Gets it to PG. PG working on Man. It gets past Man. Oh, Euro step in is fouled. Paul George, bro, he is so physical going to the rack and also and just has that swiftness. Just swift, agile, able to just glide his way to the rim. But he's not going to be shooting free throws. It's on the floor. Drummond hands it off to PG. PG gets it to Oubre. Oubre drives in on Powell, bullies him a little, pull up midi. Drummond tips it in. 57-53. Clippers lead. Powell finds Man in the corner, and he makes it. Sixers getting off to yet another poor start in the second half. Kelly Oubre hands it off to Martin. Martin drives to the rim. He was working on Powell. Couldn't get the spin move on him. Stopped on his pivot foot and gets out to George. George gets it to Oubre. Oubre pulls up from deep. It does not make it. Zubac pulls down the rebound. Man, Euro step easy route to the rim. Nick Nurse needs to talk things over. The 76ers crumbling in the third quarter. What is new? Wow, what horrific, embarrassing play. Paul George stepping out of the way for man to just go right to the rim. Horrific defense from your Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, man, these Kayla Martin, Kelly Oubre lineups, they ain't working, dude. They're not working. Put it to rest. They can't coexist on the court together. They're way too chaotic, can't handle the ball, can't pass. They're just both just all they know how to do is just play hard, you know what I mean? Can't have them both. I mean, it's not working having them both on the court at the same time. Like if you, I mean, getting another guard who can dribble the ball can definitely help out. That's why I see some more Kyle Lowry action with PG and Maxey, so they can be running off screens and all of that, getting into their off-ball repertoire instead of having to facilitate the entire offense and get guys like Kelly and Caleb involved. We are back Sixers in a 9-point hole, and felt like the third quarter didn't even start, and they're already having a lead, already in a deficit. Maxey hands it off, fakes the handoff to PG. He pulls up from deep. Tyrese Maxey bricks it. Sixers have no offense whatsoever. Just a bunch of guys standing around doing nothing. Harden gets Drummond on the switch. Harden misses again. This dude sucks. He is so washed. PG on Harden. Come on, gotta take advantage of this. PG drives to the rim. He's the only guy on the Sixers actually doing something of worth. I'm sorry if I'm sounding so negative. I'm just getting so tired of this team, dude. They are not good. They're not a pleasant sight to see. Harden funnels it into Terrence Mann, bullies Maxey in the paint. Easy basket. for the Clippers. They're up 9. 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Jones Jr. picks it out of bounds, and Nick Nurse's offense is starting to get a little predictable. A little bit too many Andre Drummond dribble handoffs. It's pretty much that the entire offense. It's that or PG going to the rim or something, or passing the ball into the corner and keeping the ball there for the rest of the possession. And Paul George gets fouled. Derek Jones picks up the personal. Maxey gets it to PG. PG double teamed. PG pulls up from 3 anyway and misses it badly. Paul George getting a little trigger happy here. He has to. Who else is going to shoot the ball? Oh, maybe Tyrese Maxey will. Oh, great bounce pass to Caleb Martin. Reverse layup. Gets it to go. Powell flips it to Derek Jones. Gets the man. Gets it to Powell. Gets it to Harden. Harden fakes the three-pointer. Gets it back to Powell. Powell foul baits on Caleb Martin drooping his arm, but it's on the floor. So only team in NBA history to make NBA Finals after a 1-5 start were the 78 Seattle Supersonics. This team, man. I'll tell you something about the Philadelphia 76ers, man. Harden gets it to Powell. Powell waits for Zubac to set the screen. Zubac rolls. He gets it to him. Max does not take advantage of the Maxey mismatch. Miss from Terrence Mann in the corner. Caleb Martin gets it to Oubre. Drives to the rack. And 1 for Kelly Oubre Jr. Sixers climbing themselves back into this contest thanks to a Oubre-Martin connection. Harden gets it to Mann. Mann gets it to Zubac. He is fouled. Maxey complaining passionately to the refs, but they ain't going to do anything about that. Tyrese Maxey got to shut up. Ref's about to call him for the tech. Maxey unleashing his inner Draymond Green. But yeah, that was kind of a BS call. And a offensive foul on the Clippers, getting a little bit too physical there, Terrence Mann. And the Sixers get the ball. So Clippers are almost catching up with the Sixers in terms of total turnovers. 12-10. Lowry, guarded by Mann. Maxey sets the screen. Caleb Martin drives to the basket, gets fouled. Caleb Martin's going at the line for 2. He's, Caleb, bullying works. Nothing personal, dude. It's just that it's how it works here in Philly. Whenever we talk bad about you, you start playing better. That doesn't just apply to you. It applies to any player within the Philadelphia sports realm. Phillies, Flyers, Eagles. If you suck, we're going to let you know about it. But typically, and I start kind of giving you a little bit, letting you off the hook a little bit, and you miss a free throw. Just like how you missed 2 free throws at the end of the first quarter or second half or whatever, when you had 3 of them. But hopefully you can make this next free throw. And he misses it. Caleb Martin has turned himself into Ben Simmons here tonight at 11:45 p.m. Powell gets it to Zubac. Zubac to Derek Jones in the corner for three and misses. Kelly Oubre corrals the rebound. Lowry gets it to Oubre. Oubre gets it to Caleb. Caleb with the cut. Oubre finds him. And Tyronn Lue decides to talk things over. The Sixers catching up a little bit here. After going down to start the third quarter, they are coming up on a resurgence and can hopefully take the lead again. We will be right back after the commercial break. We are back. Powell drives on Kelly, lob to Derek Jones Jr. Sixers got to step back a little bit there. Got to be more. Got to communicate more. Can't let him get those easy routes to the basket. Eyes on your man. Kyle Lowry gets it to Caleb. Tries funneling into the interior, but Lowry gets it back to Caleb. And a foul on the floor. Caleb gets tripped up a little bit by Norman Powell. He picks up the personal. Caleb Martin at the line for 2. Makes the first. It's a rare sight. Yeah, you'd think Caleb's playing a lot worse, but he actually has 13 points, 4 for 9. He just sometimes plays like a chicken with his legs cut off. Well, I mean, his head cut off. 66-64 Clippers. Harden guarded by Caleb. Harden now gets a switch on a Maxey. Harden blows right past Maxey, dude. Come on. Lowry tries to throw a lob to Drummond. That doesn't work. Drummond, a little step through on Zubac. And he gets the finish. Sixers still down 2. They're still in it. Don't count out the Sixers just yet. Got to get some stops here. Let's go. Harden cooking Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin is really, really disappointed me as a perimeter defender, man. He is getting blitzed. Martin does not take the three-pointer. That was for the better, but he does find Drummond and is hacked by James Harden. He goes tumbling down to the floor. Drummond will shoot 2. Andre Drummond, professional basketball player, airballs a free throw in an NBA game. And Nick Batum checks back into the game. Can't make this up. Misses the second free throw. Dude's a worse free throw shooter than Dwight Howard, bro. For real, bro. Harden guarded by Martin. James Harden getting past Martin again, crossing him up, but Martin actually stays in front of him, but gets Chris Dunn in the corner. Nico Batum flips it back to Harden. Harden pulls up from deep and was not fouled, bro. Looked like he got smacked, but slow selling it a little bit. And the Sixers get themselves a stop here. James Harden's 9 points, 4 for 14 from the field. Caleb Martin bringing the ball up. Sixers in a triple guard lineup. Lowry, Gordon, Maxey. Drummond sets the screen. Lowry pulls up from deep off the separation from Drummond's screen. Airballs it. Dude lost all of his shooting touch. Man turned into Tony Roten real quick. When you lose your legs or lose your shot. And we got a Harden now. Bringing the ball up the court. Chris Dunn sets the screen, seals off Martin. Maxey's hounding Harden. Harden does not get past Maxey, but goes to the rim and is fouled. Harden just way too strong, man, for Maxey, and he's able to throw him off balance, get him into an improper defensive position, and start making those free throws. Here we go. Harden at the line shooting 2. He makes the first. He makes the second. Nico Batum pressing Lowry, but gets it back to Caleb Martin, who's bringing the ball for some reason. Flips it to Gordon, gets it to Maxey. Maxey on Dunn. Zubac drops, but Dunn is able to keep Maxey in front of him. Drummond sets the screen, gets to Gordon, gets it back to Maxey. 5 to go on the shot clock. Sixers ball. Dunn tipped it out of bounds. See if the Sixers can make something out of nothing here, because that's what their entire offense has been. Nothing, just Paul George carrying a bunch of I don't even know what to call it, just bounce passes to the corner, screens going nowhere. Maxey pulls up from deep, he misses it. He's been having to do a lot of shot chucking. Not a whole lot of plays being drawn for Tyrese Maxey. It's Harden step back 3 in Maxey's face. He gets it. Caleb Martin's starting to get a little frustrated. Why isn't Paul George back into the game, bro? Now we got Yabusele. Got Maxey. Maxey gets to the Yabu. Yabu's been in the game, bro. Gordon gets to the Yabu. Yabu in the interior reverse layup. He gets it. Gershon Yabusele helping the Sixers out. And Harden is bringing the ball up. 68-75. Sixers trail. Harden step back 3. Misses it and is fouled. Gershon Yabusele being a little bit too clumsy there. Yeah, I was like, review that. They ain't calling that in the EuroLeague. But you're in the NBA. James Harden literally pushed off. Harden swung his legs out. That should be illegal. Is Nick Nurse going to take a look at it? And we have a review. Nick Nurse challenging the play. It means the Sixers probably aren't going to win it. We'll be back at the commercial break. After. And in surprising fashion, the 76ers lose their challenge. Losing their timeout, and James Harden is going to the line shooting 3. Yeah, he's shooting 3. Sixers about to be in a 10-point deficit. My gosh, this team sucks. This team's so bad, they can't do anything. They literally have no offense. What is the Sixers' signature offensive play? A short Yabusele screen where he just fades right to the paint. Barely even sets the screen in the first place. Andre Drummond not being able to set the screen in the first place. Barely any pick and roll action whatsoever, because The big man, they retreat right back to the paint too often and like too quickly, and it's annoying. And then it's just Kelly Oubre and Caleb Martin trying to tackle people in the interior, and Paul George trying to make something out of the offense, create for himself. But that hasn't been the answer for the Sixers. Harden makes the second free throw. Easily drains the third. Wish the Sixers can make free throws look easy. Maxey got the Clippers full court press, but they retreat back to their side of the court. And Maxey uses the Caleb Martin screen to can't seal him off. Gets it to Gordon. Gordon loses the ball. Harden picks it up. Harden. Crossing up Maxey. Gets it to Dunn. Dunn goes right past Caleb. Finds the cutting. Number 77. And one. Oh, that's Kevin Porter Jr. Forgot the dude was still in the league. Holy crap. I forgot. The Clippers did bring him back. Or Clippers did bring him back to the NBA. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he drains the free throw. Oh, no. And he misses it. Lowry gets it to Caleb. Gordon. Yabu gets it to Gordon. Gordon's guard by Batum. Batum swats it and gets it to Porter. Porter finds Kai Jones or Dunn off the bounce pass, and he gets it to go. Clippers are now up 14. Absolute disaster class of a third quarter from the 76ers. Can't keep anybody in front of them. Can't maneuver any screens whatsoever. Gordon gets it to Yabu, gets it back to Caleb Martin. Pulls up from deep. He misses it. Why isn't Paul George in the game? Nick Nurse is really starting to infuriate me with these lineups. Why is our entire offense revolving around Caleb Martin and Yabusele, Eric Gordon dribble handoffs? You have Tyrese Maxey on the court. Use him somehow. And now the Sixers are playing 5 out. End of third quarter. Martin gets it to Yabu. Yabu pulls up from deep. Misses it. Gershon Yabusele failing to replicate his performance from the Suns game. 20 seconds left. Can the Sixers hold on, or will they continue to fall into the hole against the Clippers? 9 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Harden drives into Coffee. Coffee finds Porter, finds Dunn. Maxey can't recover. Easy two-handed slam. The Philadelphia 76ers look defeated. Shoulders are slumped. Nick Nurse looking like he wants to drive his head through a wall. Kyle Lowry losing the ball to end the third quarter. Absolutely pathetic performance from our Philadelphia 76ers, and that's been the best word to describe this season. And from this team, absolutely pathetic on all fronts of the basketball court. Offensively, can't do anything. No identity whatsoever. Refusing to play through their star players. Resorting to Caleb Martin and Kelly Oubre. Darshan Yabusele and Andre Drummond act like they've never done a pick and roll in their entire life. Guys standing around the corner, funneling to the corner, getting way too crowded along the baseline. Horrific passes. Nobody can connect to each other. This might be a hot take, but Nico Batum is better than Caleb Martin. And I lost my voice. I need a swig of water. We're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Kyle Lowry passes it to George, who's back in the game, who barely played the entirety of the fourth quarter. Is he playing all of it, though? Fade away for Paul George. It's good. Sixers looking to climb out of the hole. Clippers 22 points off of turnovers. Kevin Porter Jr. gets it to Powell. Powell drives to the basket. Gets it to Batum. Mid-range shot. Too easy for Nico Batum. Sixers down 16 points, started the fourth quarter. Can't get any stops whatsoever. Nico Batum has 7 points on 3 for 4 shooting. And it goes out of bounds. Sixers remain with the ball. Jared McCain is in the game now, along with Kyle Lowry. Paul George, step back midi. Good. Paul George looking to carry the Sixers out of this slump here, and he's doing that so far. I just have no idea why he wasn't playing at all throughout the third quarter. I can't look at my scoreboard because it's ahead. Kevin Porter Jr. gets it to Norman Powell, gets the Batum, pulls up from deep, and he misses it. KJ Martin gets it to Jared McCain. McCain goes to the basket, layup, misses it. KJ Martin does not put back the bucket, and Norman Powell pulls up from deep, and he makes the three-pointer. Clippers back up 17. Norman Powell, the Sixers killer, strikes once again. He has 21 points. Paul George guarded by Nico. Turnover. Chris Dunn swipes the ball. Gets it to Powell with the two-handed slam, and he's fouled. Norman Powell turning into prime Tracy McGrady against the 76ers. Excuse me for a sec. Yeah, so Powell drained both free throws, and the Sixers are now down 19. Jared McCain's in the game. He gets it to PG. PG working on Powell. PG is fouled. Jared McCain drives in, but is met by Dunn. McCain pulls up way from deep, misses it. Yabo tries to tip it out, but it falls into the hands of a Clipper, Kevin Porter Jr. specifically, and Porter Jr. is guarded by KJ Martin. Gets it to Norman Powell. Powell, guarded by PG. PG tries to scoop it out of Powell's hands, but is fouled. Twelve a.m. I stayed up all night to watch this game, bro. Norman Powell drives past Jared McCain. Gets the coffee in the corner for three. He drains it. Bro, I'm sorry if I'm not sounding so enthusiastic. It is not fun right now. It is not fun. The Sixers look completely defeated and deflated. Paul George loses the ball, gets to McCain. McCain gets it to Ricky Council for three. He makes it. RC4 checking in, making his presence known. Sixers still down 19. Ty Lue decides to talk it over. Wow, yeah, Sixers getting absolutely embarrassed by the Clippers without Kawhi Leonard. But, I mean, this is what's going to look like it has looked like every game pretty much, an absolute embarrassment. This is one ugly basketball team, just rancid. Oh my goodness, there's so much to be mad about the Sixers. Right now, it's extremely frustrating. This team, it doesn't matter how much depth they add throughout the offseason, how many other guys become all-stars, how many just additions and coaching changes you make. This Sixers team is nothing without Joel, Hans, Embiid, and we are riding and dying with him on the court or not. And it looks like he's not going to be on the court for that much of a that long throughout the season. Hopefully he can just be healthy in the playoffs, man, because without him, we're cooked. The Sixers are mincemeat. They are not a play-in team without Joel Embiid at this rate. They're not making the playoffs. Even with Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, you can't beat washed-up James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. letting Norman Powell turn into Dwayne Wade. Not Dwayne Wade, like, I don't know, Gilbert Arenas. I don't know. A lot of guys on the Sixers are just pissing me off. Andre Drummond, Yabusele, and who else? Caleb Martin in particular. And we're back. Norman Powell gets his way to the rim but loses the ball. Paul George collects it. Paul George gets the KJ Martin and misses the layup, but as Ricky Council's fouled by Chris Dunn. Let's just get this game over with already, bro. Kevin Porter on Oubre pulls up, midi bricks it. KJ Martin with the rebound. Jared McCain to Ricky Council. Ricky Council gets it to Oubre, gets it to Martin. Yeah, Nurse got the Black Air Force energy lineup here with KJ Martin, Ricky Council, and Kelly Oubre out at the same time. And the Clippers decide to talk things over. Another commercial break ahead. And more suffering continues as we watch the 76ers try and be a competent basketball team. And now apparently Tyrese Maxey's injured. Hey, man. Cooper Flag, dude, would look really good in a Sixers jersey. According to Kyle Neubeck, Tyrese Maxey will not return to the game with right hamstring soreness. It's the Sixers, man. Philadelphia sports. Constant suffering. Constant pain. Constant confusion. Never a bright moment. What seems to be sustained joy and happiness is ripped right from you as soon as you think it could have any sort of sustainability. And we're back, unfortunately. Dunn hands off to Batum. Gets it to Zubac. Zubac gets it to Batum. Batum fires. Misses it. Ricky Council gets the board. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly gets it to Drummond. Lineup here for the Sixers. McCain, Oubre, Drummond, George, and Council. George gets it to Oubre. Oubre kicks it out of bounds. This team sucks. McCain strips out of Harden, and Oubre in transition. Easy two-handed slam for Kelly Oubre Jr. 7:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Please end my suffering. Sixers look horrible. And Amir Coffey in the corner. He drains the three. Jared McCain hands it off to PG. PG breaking down Coffey. Back to McCain. McCain drives to the rack. He gets fouled. McCain inbounds it to Oubre. Oubre to George in the low post against Chris Dunn. Oh, great find by George off the cutting. Council with the reverse layup. He gets it to go. Sixers 81, Clippers 97. This game may already be over, but we'll see what these Sixers can pull out of their bag of tricks. That's probably empty. And McCain blocking foul. Oh my gosh, it's almost 12:30 in the morning. I waited the entire day, stayed up the entire night to watch this basketball team play, and this is how they reward me for my tenacity. Harden gets it to Jones, he gets it to Zubac, and Zubac lays it in and one. This team is garbage. Literal filth. Bro, you suit me up right now. I got the headband. I got my jersey. I can lace the shoes, man. Put me on the court right now, Coach Nurse. Let's do it. Reggie Jackson's in the game. Checks out for Paul George. And the Sixers are pretty much waving the light white flag once you decide to let Reggie Jackson step on the basketball court. Zubac makes the free throw. Sixers were just completely outclassed in every sense of the word. Played was just always the dumber team. Just too many boneheaded decision, way too unorthodox, not traveled. Same old issue with the Sixers. Can't rebound, keep fouling, and no offense. Guys standing around doing nothing, funneling the ball into the corner every time, relying on Paul George to be your sole offensive option, doing nothing for Tyrese Maxey. Maxey can't facilitate an offense whatsoever. Andre Drummond and Yabusele act like they've never done a pick and roll once in their lives. Dudes are constantly getting around screens. Sixers suck at setting screens. Bad passers as well, bad at catching the ball, also swinging it from one pair of hands to the other as Oubre swishes the midi, cuts it to 20. 5:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter, and James Harden is fouled. Like, Embiid being out at one thing, but for this team to look so undisciplined, so out of sorts, so clueless on the basketball court, there has to be a time where you start pointing fingers at the coach. And Nick Nurse has made a lot of confusing decisions. Playing Kelly Oubre and Caleb Martin in the same rotation, two redundant players. I'd honestly rather have a guy like I don't know, like KJ Martin, but like those Kelly and Caleb, I don't think they really work that well together. Yeah, like refusing to play Bona or anything, change anything whatsoever. Not even playing Paul George enough either. They barely played him throughout the third quarter, and the Sixers got outscored 33-17. Way too much drop coverage, especially from guys like Drummond and Yabu, all of that. I mean, what are they going to do? What are they going to do on the perimeter? Bono can definitely hold his own more than Drummond can on that side of the court. Jackson gets it to Drummond. Drummond to Oubre. Oubre going to the rack. He gets it to go. Yeah, I mean, no key ball handlers. Not enough Lowry, Maxey, George minutes. But like this team, they're not good. The guys, they don't mesh together. They look like they hate playing with each other. It's just redundant. Caleb and Kelly are literally the same player. Just dudes who all they know how to do is just play hard. When you had Nico Batum, you had a guy who tied the strings together, a connector, man. They're not doing anything for Tyrese Maxey as well. You just got like anybody bringing the ball up. Caleb Martin bringing the ball up. Eric Gordon bringing the ball up. PG bringing the ball up. Maxey bringing the ball up. There's no set positions for the team, no actual roles that the guys are going to be playing on the court. It's just, oh, I have the ball, maybe I'll shoot it sometimes, or maybe I'll pass it or whatever. No like defined boundaries whatsoever. 3:40 left to go. Ugh, take me out of my misery, man. How many minutes did Paul George play this game? I don't even care about what's going on in the game anymore, bro. Screw them. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve my commentary. Oh, now you play Bona? Paul George playing only 33 minutes is nasty. And we're back. Reverse layup for, is that Kobe Brown? He'll develop into a nice player one day. Trust. Lineup here for the Sixers. KJ Martin, Jared McCain, Reggie Jackson, Bona, Ricky Council, Barf. Hey, McCain with a little midi. Let's go. We're here to watch some Bona McCain development right now. Number 5, Kobe Brown, guarded by KJ. Number 11, hoist the 3. All right, bro. It's garbage time. It's garbage time. Sixers suck. I understand you don't have Joel Embiid. We know. We know you don't have Joel Embiid. But the team looks absolutely clueless. Like it's literally just a bunch of dudes on the court. They're playing like how I try and play them in freaking 2K. Like how damn 5-year-old plays them in 2K. Just a bunch of whole bunch of shot chucking with your best player. You're just paid. I can't even talk anymore. It's just shot chucking with your 2 best players. That's all the Sixers have been building their offense around. Displaying their offense is that. Tyrese Maxey and Paul George isolation. So many ISOs. So many Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin isolation plays. Them trying to go to the rim. They can't really dribble much, losing the ball. Eric Gordon has butterfingers. He shot terribly, barely shot at all, made no impact on the game. Kyle Lowry stacking up a bunch of bricks. Sixers in general completely crumbled in the third half. And I'm honestly less mad than I thought I would be with these losses because I have been watching this team for too long now to take a non-Joel Embiid Sixers team seriously. It just is what it is. You can stomp your feet. You could be as frustrated as you want, and rightfully so. But it just is what it is. This team is absolute garbage without Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey can't facilitate an offense at all. He doesn't have those point guard instincts like James Harden does, as much as I hate to admit it. Is that something he could develop in his game? Maybe. You kind of just have that instinct. And Maxey just really doesn't. It's not like Nick Nurse is helping him out much either, barely drawing anything up. No plays, no motion, no... Like, they went to a 5-out occasionally. Trying something at least. The minutes were really weird with the distribution. Paul George was barely playing in the third quarter. I don't get it, man. All right, we got fifth, Jared McCain and 1. There we go. And so now Clippers are just running down the clock here. Everyone's left the arena, and I'm about to leave this stream because I am tired, hungry, and sad that the Clippers massacred the 76ers, and the Sixers are now 1-for-6 on the season. And that is game. The Los Angeles Clippers defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 110-98. Sixers need to start looking themselves in the mirror. Or Joel Embiid needs to put on his superhero cape and get on the floor as soon as possible because we need this man to be playing. The Philadelphia 76ers, no matter what they do, are nothing without Joel Embiid. And that's that. Shout out to everyone who's been hanging out with me throughout the stream. I don't got much to say, dude. I was already ranting by the end. Garbage time and all that. Darn it, Sixers. This is what you're doing to me, man. They suck, bro. They just suck. But at least the Knicks lost. All right. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for chilling here with me. It's rough times. Very rough times, but I think it's only the beginning. Not going to lie. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night or have a just great day in general.